Hey, it's Adam with Theros Media. I just want to show you how to optimize a campaign a little further if you're an HVAC contractor. So in the last video, we took you through how to figure out a bid. Basically how you do that. You get the historical data for Google. I usually put it in a spreadsheet like this. I make sure I have all the rough bids for everything, top of page, and I average out the top of page low and the top of page high to an average. So that's my average cost per click for each keyword. So I do that individually when we first start a campaign. And then when you get some data in the campaign, this isn't much data, but we do have a conversion, so that's good. So after a couple of days, usually it takes about a month to do this, but like I said, we have these campaigns dialed in for the most part, so we can kind of do stuff, get a conversion within the first couple of days, which is great, and the landing pages are working pretty well as well. So what we're going to do with this campaign is we're going to use a maximized click strategy, and I'll show you how to do it in a second, but we're going to give it a barrier, or we're going to give it a constraint on the top end. So we don't want Google to pay whatever they want for a click. We want to keep our clicks in a somewhat reasonable range. If you take a look at the forecasting data, Google always gives you some crazy low average cost per click data. So this account, I did this manually, but the average cost per click is around $1.37 is what Google tells me it's supposed to be. I usually base my campaigns on a little 7 to 8 times what Google gives you on the average, because they're never right, and that's what I can expect from my campaigns. We can expect 24 conversions, $8 is the average cost per click, which is probably going to be accurate later on, for a conversion ROAS of about 1,000%. So 10 times ROAS. Our goal for every campaign we bring on is 8 times ROAS, so 800% return on your investment. And the average cost per acquisition, so average cost per lead for this campaign is going to be around $80. And as of right now, it is around $80. But I think I can get that down by half. So what we're going to do is, you can see here the bids are fairly high for these keywords, $9.39. But they are converting, so that is okay. But for this keyword specifically, ductless heating and cooling, let's see what the top of page bid they're saying it's supposed to be. So based on the averages, top of page bid is $7.49. So we're being a little higher than that. So that's okay. But what we're going to do is convert, like I said, convert it over to a maximized click strategy with a constraint. So I'll go into another campaign because I don't really know how to blur things. I'm not a very good editor. So this is a campaign that we're running for a e-commerce brand that we own. Like I said, we only bring on HVAC companies as clients of ours. We do have companies that we do run internally. So this is kind of the same ilk of how we set up a campaign. Everything's maximized, or this is cost per click. This is enhanced cost per click. We usually don't. So, but for this, the bids are so low that I don't mind paying more than cost per click on average. But we do have conversion data inside this campaign. Let's see if we have it inside here. I don't see any conversions right here, but I know there's conversion data inside this campaign all the time. Let's see what you got. Conversion value. And typically we like to switch this over once you get, so for this entire campaign, $2,000, got back 8. For this e-commerce company, that is good because our we have a 30% margin, so that's good. All right, we're going to go into more details inside the ad group. So we're going to go inside, click inside the campaign, then click on more details. We're going to edit settings, and for this one, I'm just going to take, because we have a bunch of data here, I'm going to take the average cost per click is $4.61 for the entire thing. And that seems to be the case for a lot of the stuff here. All right. There we go. We're going to take that average of the data that we do have. Go to edit settings. And then we're going to give it an automated bid strategy, so we don't have to focus on the bids, and Google will optimize the day of time, mobile applications, all the type of stuff for our bids automatically for us. This is what you're going to do inside your campaign as well. You're going to go inside campaign and then edit settings. In the edit settings section, you're going to scroll down to the bidding. And if you don't have conversion data, I don't recommend this. Only if you have conversion data, I do recommend this, so you know your what you're going to be bidding on. Maximize clicks. Set a maximum cost per click bid limit. If you don't do this, you're going to get extremely high cost per clicks. So I'm going to take the average of the entire account for this campaign, $4.61, and I'm gonna let Google optimize for that. So they're gonna maximize the clicks under that bid limit. So we're gonna be at top of page for most things, not all of them. I don't need to be on 100% of the top of page, which is fine for me. And then that takes care of the bidding for us. So if you maximize clicks, give it a couple days to run. I'd say I recommend, it depends on the budget. I recommend for this one, I'm going to give it a week because it's only spending $25 a day. For the other campaign inside the contractor, I'm going to give it probably 5 days. We're spending $50 a day, which isn't that much for a Google campaign, but it's enough for Google to bring in a bunch of clicks for us and see actually what's happening. But still, if you see here that the impressions are mainly in the broad campaign, so you have 109. So if you take out that from the broad campaign, we have 107 experiments as well. So if you take out 109, you're 144 impressions, 8 clicks, which is about a 7% click-through ratio, and then we're at 12.5% for clicks for conversion rate, which is great. So this is kind of where we want to be initially. We want to see about a 10% conversion rate. We're going to optimize the landing page to get it up to about 30. So 30 is our goal for all our campaigns. 25 is great. 30 is our goal. So we're going to optimize the landing page. So the main work inside the campaign is going to be, instead of optimizing the clicks, where they're coming from, what time of day they're bidding on, because we can do all that manually. And it works manually really, really well. It just takes a long time to do that. The main area where you're going to improve is the conversion rate of your landing page. So that's what we're going to focus on. That is going to give us the most bang for our buck because we know our keywords are done the best they can here. And we also have a broad campaign, so we're gonna let that work for us as well. We're going to come back in here every couple of days, take out the search terms. It's only going to take us maybe a half an hour to an hour, depending on, actually, no, it probably won't take us that long anymore, because I have a negative keyword list for ductless, air conditioning, furnaces, heat pumps, all that type of stuff, about 4,000 to 5,000 words. Actually a negative keyword list of about 3,500 words, and for those specific campaigns, have their own negative keyword list. So it's not going to take us that much time, so maybe take us half an hour to go through the search terms, take out which ones don't belong, leaving the ones that do. Half an hour for that, but the main work is going to be conversion rate optimization for the website. That's going to give us the main bang for our buck. So if we can get things like this, 25% conversion rate for this keyword, that'd be awesome. We're going to work on doing the same thing for each keyword. Typically, how to do that for us has been to use the same landing page, copy it into a new landing page, and then redo the wording based on the keywords that are going in through Google. That's usually how we do it. In the keyword template, I have a bunch of templates below. You can look at the templates that we use. We use one that looks like, mainly if you go to any of Mitsubishi Comfort's, their landing page, we use templates that look kind of like that. Ours are a little more intricate than Mitsubishi's, but I like the conversion rate 25% for this keyword. So we're going to focus on getting more of those and then optimizing the keywords that we are bidding on here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clicks. These ones didn't convert, but they only got 1 click. And I like seeing stuff like this. This is awesome. So we're going to focus on getting more of that. Conversion rate optimization is going to give us our biggest bang for our buck. We're not going to worry about the keyword bidding. We're going to worry about what keywords we're bidding on, but not the keyword bidding itself. We're going to let Google optimize for maximize clicks based on our what we're going after. So, it's been Daniel with Theros Media. Hopefully this helps you. Talk to you soon.